Oke. Sudah, ketawanya sudah. Oke, sudah siap untuk tidur? Udah. Oke. Halo anak-anak, namaku Pak Kumis dan ini temanku Topemon. Kami punya cerita menarik untuk kalian. Kali ini odong-odong dongeng ingin bercerita tentang tikus dan singa. Sudah, biarkan adik kali fokus. Tidur, tutup matanya. Siapa yang ingin jadi tikus? Siapa yang ingin jadi singa? Oke. Pada suatu pagi, tikus bermain sendirian di dalam hutan. Tikus berlari-lari, melompat-melompat dan ups, tikus menginjak singa yang sedang tidur. Wah, gawat. Berani sekali kamu mengganggu tidurku, teriak singa. Akan aku makan kamu. Tikus sangat ketakutan. Maaf singa, ujar tikus gemetar. Jangan makan aku, tubuhku sangat kecil, kamu tidak akan kenyang. Singa tidak tega melihat tikus ketakutan. Baiklah, tikus, aku tidak akan memakanmu, ujar singa. Tapi lain kali kamu harus berhati-hati kalau sedang bermain. Terima kasih singa, ujar tikus. Kamu baik sekali, aku berjanji akan membalas kebaikanmu. Keesokan harinya, singa terkena jebakan pemburu. Tolong, tolong, teriak singa meminta pertolongan. Tikus mendengar teriakan singa dan segera menolongnya. Tikus menggigiti jaring-jaring itu hingga putus. Akhirnya singa pun bebas. Hore! Nah anak-anak, seandainya dulu singa memakan tikus, apa yang akan terjadi? Pasti tikus tidak bisa menolong singa. Singa akan tertangkap pemburu dan akan dibawa ke kebun binatang atau ke tempat sirkus atau ke toko pakaian untuk dijadikan mantel bulu. Seram. Seandainya tikus tidak membebaskan singa, apa yang akan terjadi? Bisa jadi singa tidak akan selamat dari jebakan pemburu. Keluarga singa akan sedih karena ayah mereka tidak pulang-pulang. Tikus pun ikut sedih. Seandainya tikus dan singa bekerja sama, apa yang akan terjadi? Mereka bisa menjebak si pemburu agar tidak ada lagi binatang rimba yang ditangkap. Seandainya si pemburu berhenti berburu, apa yang akan terjadi? Mereka bertiga bisa bersahabat, bermain seluncuran dari puncak bukit, membuat rumah pohon, berenang di sungai jernih, bermain perahu-perahuan, dan apalagi coba? Seandainya dulu tikus tidak bertemu singa, tapi bertemu gajah, apa yang akan terjadi? Nature is everywhere, from birds swooping through the sky to rabbits hopping around in the grass. There are squirrels scurrying in trees and butterflies flitting between flowers. What else can you see here if you take a closer look? Oke. Kita buka lagi. What can you see if you look down into a pond? A frog swims by with its white webbed feet. What are those things wiggling free from a cluster of eggs? Tadpoles, as they grow up, they'll turn into little frogs too. Okay. Tap, 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 tap. What's that sound? Way up high, a woodpecker is hammering on the bark of a tree with her beak, finding bugs to eat. Her chicks, all nestled in a hole in the tree, poke their heads out hungrily. They want some breakfast too. Okay, down in the meadow, flowers bloom in the sunshine. Bushy bees are humming as they walk. They're collecting sweet juice-colored nectar to make into honey. Zzz, zzz, zzz. In a headger, blackberries are growing. They start small and grab the middle of a flower. They done black when they are ready to eat. A fairy mouse clambers about, nibbling the sweet fruits. Butterflies like juicy blackberries too. Do you? Okay, it's done. Pop up nature. From tadpoles wiggling in the pond to woodpeckers tapping in the tree tops, nature is all around us. Take a closer look in this wonderful pop-up book. Okay. 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 Rusty special present. Rusty the robot was very excited. It was Bobby Bird's party today and Rusty had a great idea for a present. I just need a few bits from the scrapyard, he told his dog Bob. Okay. At the scrapyard, Lofty was reading his book. Do you have anything I can use to build Bobby's present? Asked Rusty. Try these hand labors, said Lofty. They're too small for me. Rusty gave Lofty new hand labors and took the old ones with him. This will be perfect for Bobby's present, he said. Rusty kept searching and met Andy Crane. Hello, Andy, said Rusty. I'm building a present for Bobby. Do you have anything that could help? Andy gave him a bouncy spring. Okay. In the middle of the scrapyard, Rusty spotted Gary, Mick, and Danny practicing for the party, but they sounded awful. Rusty fixed the instrument too. They sounded groovy again. This broken cymbal is perfect for Bobby's present, he said. Rusty realized he had everything he needed. He put all the pieces together in his workshop. Soon the present was ready. Let's go, Bot, he said. The party is starting soon. Soon or soon. At the party, Rusty gave Bobby the present he had made. It was a pogo stick. Wow, thank you, Rusty, cried Bobby. Everyone took turns bouncing to the music. Rusty's present was the best ever. How to make Rusty the robot? Follow the step-by-step picture instruction below to build your own Rusty the robot. Find the spanner and screwdriver too, so he can use them in his workshop. Okay. Now let's go to sleep. Okay.